At the rate we're going, by 2050, there will be more plastics in our oceans than fish. In an ominous development, research in 2018 shows microplastics have been found in human waste. How it gets there is unclear. It might be from packaging, clothes, furniture, or carpets. Whether it's medically dangerous, it's too soon to say. But plastic pollution is so widespread, we might have to ingest it.
Oh, no one's real. Maybe.
Solutions are needed, and they're starting to come. Giant companies like Adidas are moving towards using 100% recyclable plastic in their sneakers. A host of smaller firms are making handbags and clothes out of recycled plastics. Even more radical solutions are in the pipeline. What about chemicals or enzymes that can actually heat plastic?
Give it to Mr. P.
Today, most plastics are still based on petroleum, which is why they're not biodegradable, so they don't break down in the earth. Perhaps there are different, friendlier ways plastics can be made. As Henry Ford tried to show us in 1941, you can make plastics out of natural plant oils, and those plastics do decay back into the earth. Recently, scientists have begun working along similar lines, experimenting with algae to develop a new type of biodegradable plastic. These microorganisms create a bioplastics polymer that's much less toxic and that degrades more quickly than synthetic plastics. They're also looking at plants like switchgrass
Give it to me.
and sugar to produce these could all be part of future solutions.
We need one more jacket.
The miracle of plastic
Go
comes
to
at a
him.
high price.
Go to him.
Our lives depend on it,
Alright, what'd you do?
but how this
So, this guy,
threatens the planet.
he's got a double line in one line,
It's not
his
essential.
other half in the other.
What is
The one side of it has like a bunch of wood chips, and it's gotta be level, and you gotta like make anchor points for the trailer and everything, and that's what we're doing. We're just filling up this little lawnmower, he's got like a trailer attached to it, filled it up with dirt, and he dumped it, brought it back, filled it up again, dumped it, just doing that kind of stuff.
1991.
Wasn't too
The
hard.
opening shots of the
Alright, well, next time try and get your damn...
U.S.
I'll leave earlier or something.
No, you just got... Yeah, you definitely
Hey again. Yeah, go ahead, ask a question.
phone charge. What about your girl?
She wanted to come over.
How have you been doing, by the way?
I need my help at work, so I mean, it's really up to you. I'd like to have her over, but I know you probably can't like get her a ride, or you probably wouldn't want to drop her off
about
and work
control
all
one of
day.
the world's most precious resources.
Who's asking for you to be able to move to beaches with their family tomorrow?
Oh,
Oil has brought astronomical wealth to the Middle East.
well, yeah, I mean, it's up to you.
What were once some of the poorest countries
Can you hear me all right, or are you just typing?
super wealthy. 5 countries in the Middle East are among the 25 wealthiest in the world.
Kyle gonna be able to work?
The most profitable company on the planet is Saudi Aramco, Saudi Arabia's oil operator. Its 2018 profits were $111 billion. Yet the region's cursed by conflict. In the last 60 years alone, there's been 5 major wars and 5 uprisings. So for the Middle East, is oil a blessing or a curse?
Yeah, I decided to get back on once I put them to sleep. Hopefully they don't wake up.
In the last 100 years, oil has transformed and shaped our
pulled the High Priestess. So that is about knowing. So I would say yes, that she probably knew her motives weren't going to be good. It's like insight, intuition, psychic insight, visions. Yeah, I mean, they step in. They could have given you a little hint also. This one kept getting stuck there. Oh. It's about diving in, just going with it. It can also symbolize that she has all the tools, even though she may be worried about it. New beginnings, awakening, optimism. Yeah, I mean, the more positive that you stay, I mean, every once in a while there's going to be like some energy vampires, but they don't stick around long if they're vibrating at a different level than you. Hi, how are you doing? The Arabs are not consulted, fractured into tribes and kingdoms. They are powerless to stop events. The seeds of a conflict that will last decades are planted. But why exactly is the Middle East blessed with so much oil? Yeah, you can ask a question. Yeah, just avoid people like that. I mean, try to be understanding, especially them being at different vibrations than you, but yeah, you don't need that negativity in your life. Microscopic organisms sank to the bottom, getting crushed. Over the centuries, they were pressure cooked into crude oil. Eventually, the waters receded, and the dry dunes of the Middle East emerged. Yeah, Marianne, what's your question? Massive deposits of oil, tantalizingly close to the surface. Hey, Jada, welcome back. Now everyone knows where the oil is and why it's so valuable. So when World War II breaks out, the Allies make sure Hitler never gets his hands on it. All right, what are the huge demand for oil, both during the war and in the years following, spurs companies to hunt for more black oil and Virgo. Turns out, it's everywhere. In 1938, oil is found in Kuwait and then Saudi Arabia. In 1940, it's discovered in Qatar. Oil is found in 1958 in I pulled Ten of Swords. So maybe they feel like you're a little standoffish, maybe a little guarded. Although this card can also represent her looking for new beginnings, for better opportunities. I mean, it can also symbolize that somebody's done you wrong. So I would say that the way that they feel about you is maybe you're a little self-centered is not the word I'm looking for. Not exactly a loner. Let me see what else I have to help clarify this. we have another one, but similar to this. I mean, they're both looking off to the sunset, leaving something behind. So possibly,
Saudi Arabia has been independent since 1932.
I mean, maybe they just see that you're healing.
Free themselves from France. That same year, Britain leaves Jordan. But America still needs to keep that oil flowing. Time to start cutting deals.
Awesome. I mean, even you being a Virgo, these are kind of Virgo cards. I think Virgo is the Hermit, so they kind of like their time, their peace time.
Iran's democratically elected leader kicks out the British after our country's split 2 years earlier. There's a power struggle to remove the bomb, the Shah. The UK and the US are furious. The Shah's continuously ordered their oil interests. American and British spies engineer a coup to return power to the throne.
So, I mean, that's what I'm picking up, that how they feel about you. Maybe with you being similar to the Hermit, just let them know it's not them, that it's just how you are.
But Iran isn't the only Middle Eastern nation.
Being a full moon, I'm going to pull a moonology card also, see what they have to say about the situation. And I got hold your vision. So you're focused on something, to keep with it. If you're thinking about doing something, to go for it. I mean, even with these, having their vision out there, and then you have hold your vision. You're welcome.
The coup ends British influence over foreign Iran and leads to the rise of a man who will later become America's arch enemy, Saddam Hussein. As the post-colonial powers lose influence and new threats emerge, the Middle East takes on a new international scenario. Oil-producing states start working together to protect the bounty of their oil fields. They look out for the Arabs.
That's good. I was looking up the compatibility here. I just got this awesome astrology book that breaks everything down with signs and stuff. It's amazing. Let's see. Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer. Virgo and Leo. Highly physical Leo takes it as a personal affront if Virgo doesn't match its lion. Oh my gosh, some of these words are out there. Virgo's passive and reserved nature frustrates Leo. So yeah, I mean, that's kind of what these cards here were saying for you. Leo is spendthrift. Virgo is careful with pennies. They're both very independent, but Leo exhibits this in a temperamental way, while Virgo is very private. Virgo simply will not be dominated by a Leo, and also has its guard up. The affair has a shorter life than may fly. So yeah, I mean, they just think that you're kind of standoffish, private. Jada.
OPEC seems to be a powerful cartel with a unified voice. Its member nations are actually growing more suspicious of one another. Are they telling each other the truth about how much oil they actually produce? About the real size of their oil reserves?
I'm not feeling them coming forward. I'm not really picking up anything. Like usually, being an empath and a healer, I can usually pick up like certain feelings of the person.
Ayatollah regards Saddam as nothing more than a brutal, greedy tyrant. In 1980, missiles fell hundreds of countries. Iran and Iraq erupt into a devastating 8-year war.
Yeah, that's true.
Despite that, oil prices actually plummeted.
It just being part of the sun sign, because I am finding out so much more about mine. I'm a sun and moon Capricorn, and then a Scorpio rising, so it's kind of conflicting.
After enduring those gaslights,
You're welcome. Hello, Rose.
nations wake up to their addiction to Middle East oil and start searching for other sources. OPEC, desperate to keep the cash coming in, cuts production, oil prices high. In the early 1980s, they
Yeah, let me see, Jada.
to 15
You mean like a romantic relationship?
but oil prices still fall. From almost $36 a barrel in 1980 to around $14 in 1986 because demand spectacular.
I'm getting a pretty good yes with that,
49%
Jada.
in 1976 to just 28% in 1985.
If you have a question, you can ask it, Rose.
1991, and we're back to the first Gulf War. The conflict started with Saddam Hussein's troops overrunning Kuwait. He claims they're cheating on their oil quotas. The oil fields actually belong to him. The Western allies decide to intervene. They can't afford to stand by while the Middle East oil producers rip each other apart.
And Jada, I got the number 1 also, so possibly under a month, this new person could be coming into your life.
In history. As one peace activist noted, if Kuwait is
Let me see, Rose.
in the aftermath, an uneasy truce emerges. Saddam remains in power, but everything changes on a bright, blue autumn morning, September the 11th, 2001. The mastermind behind 9/11, Osama bin Laden, and 15 of the 19
Ooh, I got Knight of Cups, which is kind of symbolizes like a hopeless romantic.
punishing the Saudis wouldn't be a smart move.
For you, Rose.
The U.S. is hungry for an excuse to
So it seems like there's going to be a romantic relationship. This card can also mean, I'm having a hard time putting this into, like, not to hope for too much, like what's in the movies or in a romantic book. That can kind of also mean, also be what this card means. But that, yes, it seems that they are interested in you.
The U.S. launches airstrikes and a ground invasion.
Maybe they are showing you signs that you're not maybe picking up on.
In the aftermath, Saddam is found hiding in a hole in the ground. 3 years later,
And then I also got another love card for you, Rose.
it appears America and her allies are now taking events in the Middle East to their own liking.
kisses, connected hearts, passion, union, sometimes marriage. I don't want to say that just yet because if you guys are just talking and you're not, don't have labels on your relationship yet. But it does look like a good match. Yeah, let me see what one of these has to say too. I got courage. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. So I'm possibly, maybe you have to make the first move there. Find out. I mean, maybe just boldly ask them if they're interested in you. Or maybe you just need more courage to let them know how you feel about yourself. Make the first move. Maybe you need to be more romantic. Make more of a gesture. Well, that's what I have for you, Rose. Let me know how that turns out. Come back to my page or comment. I'd like to know if, especially with future readings, if they end up turning out.
The modern nations of the Middle East have never known a world that does not covet their oil. Perhaps for everyone's sake, it's time they did.
Yeah, this is a retrograde of exes. Toxic people coming back into your life. Even old emotions resurfacing. Mistakes that you made in the past coming back up in your thoughts, or maybe even being acted back out.
Robot butler caters to a housewife's every whim.
Yeah, just, do healing. Try not to go backwards right now.
A helpful
I'm
quality
glad to hear that, though. It's been happening to a lot of people.
but not
You're welcome, Rose.
idea of a mechanical manservant. In 1940, a robot butler.
Let me see, Jada.
But since then, we have made robots a vital part of our lives. In
I got pretty,
9 million robots.
I'd say pretty strong yes there, Jada. Just, karma always comes back to people.
Self-driving cars.
There's not really a way to get away from it. Unless they had own up to what they did, ask for forgiveness.
About being replaced. Over 70% of Americans are concerned that humans will lose their jobs to robots. In one Chinese province, 2 million workers were replaced by
Let me
robots.
see, Jada.
Robots are even in our hospitals. About 5,000 Da Vinci surgical arms operate on patients.
That's also a pretty good yes there,
69%
Jada.
of Americans are uncomfortable with robotic surgeons. As robots get smarter, faster, stronger, they improve our lives. But will they make humanity redundant? Popular culture likes to portray robots as either helpful assistants or ruthless killers. A robot is a machine that automatically performs complicated
That goes perfect with your name there, Positive for Life.
1920, the dystopian checkbook, Are You All?
But just like that, remember, we can't have light without darkness, so something always is gonna try.
In 1939, electric causes a sensation at the World's Fair in New York. He's just a steel skeleton of gears with a motor wrapped in aluminum. Still,
You guys feeling this full moon energy? I know my kids were earlier. They were pretty crazy today. Those of you that were on here earlier could hear that going on.
So in 1950, iconic sci-fi writer Isaac Asimov sets out a moral code, one that will influence how we think about robots for decades to come.
Yeah, positive for life.
Asimov's laws are fictional, but they inspire real-world engineers to create the first truly helpful robot.
Positive for life. For you liking it, I was getting a yes. It's not super strong yes, so I mean, there's possibly going to be some parts that you dislike too. And then, let me see. Are you going to do well with your class in this semester?
Faced with America's growing demand for more automobiles, in 1961,
That's a pretty good yes there, that you're going to do pretty good.
putting uni needs to work on the assembly line. Soon, the efficient robots are crowding factory floors all around the world. In 1966, Nokia first manufactures robotic arms for Scandinavia and Eastern Europe. 3 years later, Kawasaki makes them for the Asian market. Europe soon follows.
They're both fire signs too. Well, they like to express themselves.
But Japan really embraces the new technology. By 1981, 6,000 robots are working in car factories across Japan, compared to a mere 370 in the UK.
And what was it? It was like, I think you mentioned it was childhood development
Auto industry finds itself lagging
or
unable to compete with a flood of cheaper-to-make Japanese imports.
something like that. And you know, those who posted a question, if I missed it, go ahead and ask again or grab my attention. I'm not ignoring you on purpose. I just don't see any more questions.
Japanese robots who work the line 24/7 without unionizing or going on strike. But with unemployment in the UK hovering at 10%, many workers see the robots as a threat to their livelihoods.
Yeah, I just feel super energetic today. I've always heard it's like 3 days before and 3 days after. Some people connect more with the new moon though.
But by 1983, the writing is on the wall. Unimation
Youth development.
in the UK.
That's neat.
Despite workers' fears, the robots actually do make the British automotive industry more competitive, creating more jobs. But these factory floor robots are still largely blind, deaf, and dumb, best suited to repetitive tasks.
I don't know, being in this spiritual path, that's probably really neat. Kids is where it is, the way that they look at life and
They'll need to start
their perception of it, it's just beautiful. I mean, my little ones stress me out, but just everything entertains them, everything seems to make them happy.
computers to learn from data gathered in their environment.
Every day's a new day.
Since the 1960s, researchers have been exploring the idea of a robot guided by AI software that can think for itself, like the politely disobedient HAL 9000 from Stanley Kubrick's
Alright, Jada.
Stanford Research Institute. Shaky's camera and bump sensors send signals to its computer brain over in the next
Yes, Jada.
allowing the
I don't know if you can see it swinging, but it's swinging pretty good. And usually, from my view, back and forth is a yes.
It's all still a bit shaky, but the robot's program is a milestone in artificial
Yeah, I try to. We'll get outside and roll around in the grass with them sometimes. We just bring so much joy into life.
Computers become far more powerful, and AI gets
You're welcome.
IBM develops Deep Blue, a supercomputer, teaching it to play chess. In 1997, Deep Blue challenges Grandmaster Gary Kasparov, the Michael Jordan of chess. It's a landmark moment. A human has been outfought by a computer. And those computers are getting smarter. Because the amount of transistors being squeezed onto microchips roughly doubles every 2 years, exponentially increasing their speed. Imagine a car traveling at 5 miles per hour that doubles that speed every minute. It's traveling at 10 miles per hour for 1 minute. At 40 miles per hour for 3 minutes. But after 20
Let me see, Jada.
88,640 miles per hour, just a fraction faster than the speed of light. 3 minutes at that speed would get it to Mars. That is the pace at which computing power starts growing throughout the 80s and 90s.
I would say it's a pretty strong yes. Let me see with these. Sometimes these are pretty blunt.
It's a huge development. Robots now have decision-making.
I pulled relationships for you also, Jada. I'm attracted to those people who serve my higher good.
With giant leaps of robot code, self-driving rover Sojourner.
So, maybe you should start talking to them more.
With the aid of AI, Sojourner navigates across the rocky Martian terrain.
Don't be shy though.
Samples and sending back 550 photos. Similar AI-driven rovers prove indispensable on Earth. Using tones and words,
Let me see what I have here. Chakras. Because I think last time I pulled one that, you said you were working on your solar plexus. Okay, possibly your throat chakra also. So this is listening. Also has to deal with communication though. So I kind of think that you need to take a move here forward to this person that you're inquiring about.
while some drones save lives, others
You're welcome.
October 7th, 2001.
And I also got within a month, so hopefully I hear back from you within this month that something there started.
But while some robots begin acting as assassins, others become valued companions, especially in Japan. It's an attitude deeply rooted in Japanese religion.
Yeah, you gotta work on your throat chakra. And actually, the throat and solar plexus kind of go hand in hand. Usually if one's imbalanced, the other one is imbalanced also. So, possibly work on those too. If you're quiet and shy, when nobody's around, try singing more. That can help a lot too. Being creative, writing also. Maybe start keeping a journal. What about reaching out to them on social media? Look them up on Instagram or Facebook. Maybe stop into the place where you used to work, if you can do that. I mean, I guess if it's a factory, you couldn't. But if it's like a place open to the public, I just stop in and ask how they're doing. Sometimes you have to push yourself. You have to step out of your comfort zone. I mean, that's the way that we learn and grow and expand also. You sing and write a lot. What did you say? You're a Scorpio, though. Oh, usually, I mean, maybe it has to do with your other signs in your horoscope. 'Cause usually, Scorpios aren't that shy either. Yes, Jaywalker. What question do you have? Without asking the cards positive for life. Oh, I think that they're gonna like you. And if they don't, they're just being a protective parents. Maybe they're gonna be the parents that are like, nobody's good enough. But I really feel like they're gonna like you. Let me see what the cards have to say. I think this is the second time I've pulled the Empress card for you. Did I pull this earlier? Yes, I did. It was in between. I'm pretty sure I did. So, I think that they are going to like you. Maybe they are going to see you. Like a daughter-in-law, like a mother, like you would be a great mother if you guys are gonna pursue a family. That your empathy, your unconditional love, that you're nurturing, I think they're gonna like you. If they're a little standoffish at first, they're probably just protecting their son. That's awesome. Alright, Jaywalker, I need a spirit message regarding a situation that is on my mind. Right, let's see. Alright, Jaywalker. I pulled 6 of Wands. This situation, it looks like if it is... Oh, I just dropped some cards. If it is a negative one, or... It looks like you're going to overcome this. This is like a victory card. This can also be people looking up to you. That your spirit guides are watching over you. This is usually a pretty positive outcome, but I'm going to pull a couple more cards to see if there's any other messages. Help me figure out what this is.
Mom, why is the food so hot? Oh, no, really hot.
Let's see what else. Nothing's. I haven't got a big, like, stop now, or this is the card. I also have 9 of Wands. So, this situation, maybe you feel at a standstill. Maybe you feel like there's a little bump in the road. It looks like she stopped at a fence, but this symbolism shows that it is not a very high fence, that she can easily overcome this obstacle. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I have another Wands. Maybe the situation happened pretty fast. This person is taking on too much. So it's definitely showing that you hit a bump in the road. You've got a lot of baggage right now, not in a negative way, maybe in your mind. These are very action-oriented cards. I'm going to see what the lesson cards have. Because just remember, I mean, time heals. Most things that happen are for experience, growth, healing. I pulled blame. So I don't know if you're blaming the other person or if you are at fault also, if this is to deal with another person. People can come into our lives to like mirror us or show us something about ourselves that we don't really realize. When they come into our lives, they change us, they teach us lessons. I mean, you don't have to explain the situation to me, but I mean, is this one sounding about right? Are you feeling like you're taking blame or possibly blaming them? Because I believe everything happens for a reason. This was just part of your path. Aww. Huh. Now, I don't know much about that, but I feel like, I don't know if it's this one that also can stand for that. Maybe I was just misunderstanding it. Well, I mean, your appearance. I'm kind of walking on eggshells here and don't want to say the wrong thing. I mean, if it's an overweight issue, I mean, I don't know, just work on it. Just accept yourself. Try to be comfortable with yourself. You'll find somebody out there who will accept you for the way that you are, love you for the way that you are. You know, when you truly fall in love with somebody, you don't see all their flaws. You fall in love with all their flaws. But you shouldn't. You should look in the mirror every day if you feel it or not and say that you're beautiful. Because I'm sure you are. Even everybody is. Everybody's so unique in their own way. Maybe start off with the little things. You know, if you have beautiful eyelashes, or admire your beautiful eye color, and get that confidence back. You're welcome. Alright, Jada, let me see. I got a yes, Jada. Is this Tad person single? I don't know. Maybe he's on the hunt right now. Excuse me. I don't know if you've seen that, Jada. Okay. You're welcome. I'm not seeing any more questions. I'm going to give it a minute for a few more people to come in. Let me see, Jada. I got a no for that one, Jada. Yeah, go ahead, ask your question. Alright, let's see. I have 4 of Wands, which kind of goes with having a fire element. It's about celebrating, having fun, and being a Gemini. Usually Gemini's like socializing, communication. It looks like a pretty fun time. Let me see what else I have here. So I have Knight of Swords also, which is a fast acting card. So that's kind of neat. We have fire and air. Which is determination, wit, ambition, success. I see that they're interested there. I'm not picking up like really romantic relationship, possibly friendship. Maybe they see that the little one woke up. We'll have to take a break. They kind of, I mean, I'm not going to say they think that you're stuck in your ways, but they see you as a pretty confident, independent person. I'll be right back.
candy out there? No.
You better not be eating no candy.
I just ate one.
Mm-mm. No more. It's out there on the porch.
Hello. Are you still there, manifesting love?
Does he? How do you hear them?
I read it.
How do you talk? And they hear everything.
Oh, must not got back quick enough. Alright, you must have left. Alright, well, if you have a question, go ahead and ask it.
Mine's not at all. Go take your bowl.
Amanda. Let me see here. I'm gonna ask my pendulum. I don't get a very strong yes on my pendulum, Amanda. Maybe something needs to be worked out, but it's probably what that one card that I pulled with, swift movement, acting quick on something. I pulled the Hermit, so I'll possibly do some self-reflecting. Meditate on your next move. The Fool, this one keeps coming up tonight. I would ask them for a second chance. This card can also kind of represent like going for it. The way she's diving in, falling in. And then I have Ace of Cups, so do some self-reflecting. Dive in deeper to the situation, and I would say to go for it again. Ask them for a second chance. Maybe admit where the wrongs were. Let them know you're going to work on whatever comes up here. Oh, no. Well, he is an Aries. They can be fiery, they can be aggressive. Aries can also be a little self-centered, but they can also be compassionate. So maybe they're just waiting for you to admit up to, I mean, with an Aries, sometimes you have to be the one to admit that you were wrong, even if you feel like you were not. I mean, Aries are not afraid to express themselves, that's for sure. Maybe they just need a little bit more time, especially here with the Hermit. I also pulled Fear. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. So I don't know, were you possibly the one testing some boundaries there? I know Geminis can do that too. So, come from a place of love and understanding. And I'm also here with this emotion card and her holding it up here by her heart. So, come from your heart. Well, I hope they're not doing that. And usually Aries are compassionate. Usually they want to work on their family. I would say just give them a little bit more time. Oh, I also pulled Judgment, which says, I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. So, I mean, maybe they just haven't... What am I trying to say here? Maybe they don't see what they did wrong. Maybe with Aries being a little bit self-centered. Oh, man. Let me see what my pendulum has to say about that. I didn't get a very strong yes for that. I mean, maybe he is just playing mind games and using her against you. I'm gonna see what these ones have to say.
Leave it alone. Leave it alone. It was pointing up. Now you got it pointing down.
Yeah, but I don't think Aries is very patient. Yeah, for him to be telling you all that stuff, it kind of does sound like mind games. He's using that against you. Yeah, well, maybe she'll wait for him, but I'm not sure if he's going to wait around. I don't even know how overseas stuff is working during all this stuff going on. I also pulled Balance, which can be about anxiety and depression. Just realign yourself. I A slight yes. Maybe he doesn't know what he wants. I think you should go ahead and follow along with the Hermit card and give it a rest. Work on yourself some more. Balance is also about like security, instincts. So possibly meditate on it. Try to balance yourself out. See how you feel after that. Don't be dependent on him. I don't know, I think with that Fool card too, it's something that you should maybe just let go. Go with the flow. See how it plays out. I mean, because we don't have control over people. Maybe this is a lesson he needs to learn. And then plus, also with us being in retrograde, I don't know, it can make people act different. It can make them go back to past habits. Yeah, that's not good for your energy. And I would just take some time apart and just work on yourself.
What, that dude looks like I in a coat?
I don't wanna hear about it.
I'm tired. I'm just going to bed.
Maybe he won't. And if he doesn't, then he's just going to keep on repeating the same cycles. And if we don't learn our lessons, usually it just keeps on happening until we do. I also pulled Queen of Wands for you. Yeah, that's the best. See, with any situation, anybody, just as long as we're in balance with ourselves, we can give you, declutter your mind, give you a better outlook on the situation. This is a confident card, determination, bold expression, helping others as you build your
Candy rape. Take mom to that whole bag of candy. You don't need no
hold
more
on, sorry.
candy.
Hi, Mimi. If you have a question, go ahead and comment. So yeah, Amanda, my final thoughts is just, work on yourself. This is a pretty powerful card here. Even if this doesn't work out for you, it looks like something better will lay ahead. I know it's hard when you have kids with somebody also. But, they could be weighing your energy down. They could be like a vampire sucker. Vampire sucker. An energy vampire. She's got inspiration right here. She's light around her. Alright, Mimi. Yeah, go ahead, ask your question. And yeah, Amanda, I'd say just get along for the kid's sake. Just let him be for now. Like that one card said, we all have our own paths. Just let him walk his for now. Hopefully he figures it out. If not, just, I don't know. Just stay friends. Try to get along for the kids.
How much do they have on?
That could be true too.
Mo, get away from that.
Let me see, Mimi. Let's see. I pulled King of Swords. So far it's an intelligent person. Good at communicating, a leader. Let me see what else, because this card kind of is a independent person. I don't know if they're just not ready for a relationship, if they're working on themselves right now. I have Four of Cups. So does this person know that you're interested in them? Because this can kind of show that this person is looking off, even though they're being handed something. So I don't know, maybe they don't know that you're interested in them. I mean, it could also, this represents this, well, I don't know, the way he's looking off too. Let me see. Yeah, it shows that they could be a little distant. I mean, are you possibly being distant also? I know both these people kind of look like they're at a standstill. I don't know, let's see, somebody's missing something here. because he is still shuffling. Nothing's really standing out for me at this moment. Seems my cards are at a standstill also. I keep getting death and rebirth. I hate to say it. I don't want to say it's the end of the relationship. Possibly the end of a cycle. Maybe even the end of this cycle here. Because it's death and rebirth. I mean, it could also mean the end of the relationship. Maybe you should talk to this person and see what's going on. Let's see what these have to say. I pulled friendship. It says, I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. So, I don't want to be the bearer of bad news. But, I mean, possibly that this person came into your life for some lessons, for some growth. I just wasn't picking up any very strong vibes with it either. Hope that doesn't put you down too much. I also pulled empathy. I am open to seeing both sides of the situation. So I really felt like maybe you just need to talk to this person. I mean, this could either mean the end of this cycle. Try to understand their side too for, I don't know, however they were raised, what they could have went through. But let me know how it works out. Even if it doesn't lead to a breakup, maybe it's just the end of the cycle. Big rebirth. I mean, it can also mean a positive outcome also. Or maybe I'll just become friends after this. Just, let me know how it turns out. I don't know how long it takes for this to go on where you can actually comment back on it, or I don't know, I also put my Instagram, my emails in most of my videos too, but let me know how it plays out for you. Alright, y'all, I'm going to be wrapping it up here. Everybody's going to bed. I'm sure the kids are going to have me up early. I just wanted to get back on again before the night was over for all this full moon energy. I am just now starting to wind down. I was feeling energetic all day. Thank you. Hi, son. You got a question before I get off of here? I was just wrapping it up, but you still have time to ask a question if you'd like. It's coming in for you for love. a pickle. I love pickles. Maybe single, but they're not lonely. Possibly somebody coming in to your life. Wands is usually days or weeks. It's usually pretty fast. It's got a time frame with this card. Hi, Papu and Aisha. Yeah, you guys can ask a question. It always happens. I'm like, alright, nobody's on here. I'm hopping off. And then you all start coming on. Let me see what else I have for you, son. I have another one. I'm just trying to get one more help clarify this. Give me a little storyline here. This card's been coming up a lot tonight too. So Ace of Cups, which is around her heart. So let me see. Eight of Wands. Shows you're gonna have more options that you did before. Wands being that it's gonna happen quick. Maybe a couple different people are gonna come into your life. Or you're going to be interested in a few different people. One of them could possibly be soulmate. It's going to be, and she looks really happy. It's going to be joyful. You're going to be happy with this person. I mean, it looks like you're going to have your options. Yeah, it's neat. The way there's so many wands here and sparkle light there, this is pretty much showing that you're going to have some options coming up. A few different people. Being a full moon, let me see what the moon has to say about these people coming into your life. And super moon, emotions are running high. So, and this also, Cups is also emotional card. So it looks like somebody special is probably going to be coming into your life. With the Wands, pretty quick. I hope that answers your question. Let me know. Come back and comment. Let me know if a few people came into your life. Within the next couple of weeks, I would say. Let me see who is next. I think Papu, if you are still there. If not, then you are next, Aisha. You're welcome, son. I'm not seeing... There you are, Papu. What is prospect here? Family this year. This has been a pretty popular card tonight, too. It looks like a pretty good one. This is victory. This also can stand for people looking up to this person. This card usually can represent you. Can be leadership, accomplishments. So I'm getting that's a pretty big yes there for your question. Yes, it is, Papu. This is a very successful card. Now we have the Emperor, which is also a leader card. It's also a hard worker, a successful person. I mean, so far it looks like you're going to have a good year, a good rest of the year. Possibly a very freeing year. To release any judgment that you may be having. Go with the flow of life. Work hard. This is pretty successful reading there for you. Don't worry about other people judging you. This is your life, your path. You know what's right for your family. Alright, well, I hope that resonates with you. Success, possibly promotion. Abundance. That's what I'm seeing for you, Papu. Now let me see if Aisha is still there. Aisha, what is going on for you in terms of love? If you were still there, Aisha, I have Two of Cups, which can be unity. Maybe you'll find that person that you're going to get married to. If you are with this person, possibly you're going to the next phase in your relationship. These two are blended pretty well together. They're happy together. What's the word I'm looking for? They work well together. possibly your soulmate. Either way, you're going to be finding somebody that's going to make you very happy. Then we have the wheel. So I don't know if you're going to meet this person traveling. Maybe you and this person will travel together. That's what I have for you, Aisha. I'm going to have to get through these pretty quick. I got to be getting off of here. I don't want to miss nobody though. So what did you have? Miriam, if I'm saying that right. You're welcome, Papu. Sorry I can't do any longer readings right now. I was about to hop off and then I got a bunch of questions. Are you still there, Miriam? Miriam? Do you know them already? I asked my pendulum that one, Aisha. I'm getting a no. You do not know them already. With cups, it may be a month or so before you meet this person. Alright, Miriam, I'll ask your question. You're welcome, Aisha. I'll ask my pendulum your question, Miriam. Miriam, I am not getting a very strong yes. I'm not getting a no. I mean, you may not fit in. That doesn't mean that you shouldn't be working there, though. I mean, if you're worried about what other people think, I mean, just, it's not their life. For you, I also pulled Seven of Cups, which is decisions. So it looks like your path is wide open. You have many decisions. If you want to work there, go ahead. If you don't want to work there, it looks like you have other opportunities. So this one's all up to you. You know, work there, take the experience, or pursue something else. Alright, Tabitha, I will ask your question, and then I'm going to hop off here. I hope that resonates with you, Miriam. Will time come back in the near future? I'm going to ask my pendulum, and then I'm going to ask a card for Tabitha. I like that name too. You're welcome, Miriam. I got a yes. Also, I feel like I've repeated this a bunch. We are also in a retrograde of X's. I mean, it's not always necessarily good unless you want this person to come back, but it's also toxic people coming back into our lives. Past emotions, past behaviors. I'm going to see what my cards have to say. You know, maybe they'll say to stay with it, move on. I'm not sure how this one relates. Kind of means look at the situation from a different perspective. Maybe do you really want them to? Are you sure this person's good for you? Six in Pentacles. To me, this is kind of like a give and take. But it, having the infinity symbol behind it, I mean, I'm not getting any signals that you guys shouldn't work things out or shouldn't try again. I mean, with this is kind of like a give and take, and it going around and round can be both of you cooperating together. I also, though, want to specify, make sure you're not the one giving all and this person is just taking from you. Make sure it is a give and take situation. Let me see. I'm going to pull one of these lesson cards and then I'm going to get off of here. For you, I also pulled purpose. I know what I am here to do. So I'm here with a different perspective. Look deep within. I mean, see if this is something you really want. I hope that answers your question, Tabitha. Hi, Alpha Omega. I was about to hop off. If you have a question real quick, I'll answer that for you. And I swear it's going to be the last one. I keep saying that. How does the Taurus feel towards me after... You're welcome, Tabitha. How does this Taurus feel? Happy? Inspired? Maybe it lifted their spirits? Having light around her. Hope it was a good package. I'm not sure how this relates yet. I mean, it can be helping each other. It can also be competing. Maybe something conflicting there. Was it a new journal or your journal? Like you expressing yourself to them? So also... Okay. So here... maybe they haven't reached back out to you yet. Well, that's sweet. That is a sweet gesture. Taurus are usually sweet and down to earth. I don't know, maybe this person did have some heartbreak or something going on there. I gotta see what else, because there's competition, conflict, Three of Swords, meaning that they or you feel betrayed. I mean, maybe they haven't reached back out to you, so you are feeling unsure of the situation right now. Maybe some past emotions coming up. You both are Taurus. So I wonder, are you both stubborn? Oh, okay, a win-win outcome is in the forecast. So, I don't know, maybe something's just going on with them right now. Here's why they haven't reached back out to you, but it looks like it says a win-win outcome. Maybe with all this retrograde stuff going on, maybe they've got some shadow work, some shadow self coming back up right now at the moment. I mean, because right here, this first card looks like they were happy and excited to get it. I mean, I don't know. I know being an earth sign, because I have one too, that we, in ways we like to spoil the person that we are interested in. Sometimes earth signs, though, I don't want to say that they can be put off by that. I don't know. I get flattered when I get stuff, but sometimes I'm kind of like, oh, you didn't need to spend the money on that. You know what I mean? So maybe here she'll come around to it. Maybe she just has a little bit of mixed emotions going on right now, because it shows right here, I mean, that she was flattered. Maybe a little bit of conflicting emotions here. Maybe some past emotions. Maybe she had heartbreak before, or she, I'm sorry. Agree, she does. Okay, so she. But I see a win-win in the future there. But I hope that resonated with you. Try to catch my next reading. I try to go live either Thursday, mostly Thursdays, but it was full moon today, so I decided to wait till Friday. But I gotta get off here. The little ones are gonna wake me up early. So I appreciate you all tuning in. When this live show, I don't know how long it takes for them to go back on my YouTube channel, but comment and let me know how it goes for you. Let me know if it worked out. I'd love to hear about it. Alright, thank you all for tuning in. Hope I see you guys again later. Bye.